What's going on, everyone? It's Marsellis back with another video. We gotta go over Shiba Inu again today because there's a lot of big news going on with Shiba Inu, and I could not fit everything all in one video. I just want to, recap on pretty much everything that I went over in the last one, just with the price and the big news that we have inside of this new Shiba Inu video. So definitely hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment in the comment section, and let me know what you all want me to go over next. And if you want to help support the channel, definitely go ahead and send a donation through the PayPal donation link in the description or the Cash App donation link in the description. And also, if you want these automated trading indicators, definitely check out the Vital Algo link inside of the description. Now, let's go straight over Shiba Inu and what exactly we have. So, what we have going on is Shiba Inu right here that you're seeing. This is pretty much our consolidation. Not really consolidation, but this is our pullback really with Shiba Inu. And we're bound to have this pullback. I mean, over here, this red area is indicating our supply and demand, showing we have less demand at this area. And then over here is our green area, showing that there will be more demand once Shiba Inu goes in a retracement period. So we just got to wait for this retracement period pretty much to play itself out, let it do what it does. Just let it do what it's meant to do. Shiba Inu has some big interest right now inside of institutional investors, as in big whales. Maybe not actual institutions, but big whales are looking at Shiba Inu like a money grab, like they're putting it in and they're taking it out. So that's exactly why you see the market cap doing what it's doing. I mean, Shiba Inu's market cap, $33.2 billion in market cap, 39.4 billion in market cap, 33.2 billion in 24-hour trading volume. Now, Dogecoin down here, on the other hand, 4 billion in trading volume and 32 billion in market cap, showing that there's more long-term holders and stuff inside Dogecoin. Rather, Shiba Inu just has these people that came in for temporary gains. Now, that's a good and it's a bad thing, but it's also a good thing because new holders are coming in just because of the hype. I mean, CNN did a whole article on us, and they have 55 million people on their Twitter, and they just promoted that to their 55 million followers on Twitter. But anyways, this is crazy right here. The fact that Shiba Inu has 33 billion market cap and our 33 billion 24-hour trading volume, and Bitcoin has 34 billion or 44 billion in market cap, meaning that we're actually only 11 billion away from being the same 24-hour trading volume as Bitcoin. That's pretty significant considering Bitcoin's $1.1 trillion market cap. Now, Ethereum, we're past Ethereum here. We're literally past Ethereum for 24-hour trading volume. That's huge. We're at literally 33.2 billion in 24-hour trading volume. Ethereum, 29.4 billion in 24-hour trading volume. So big stuff there too. Now, I got some other things I want to talk about here with Shiba Inu and like the big stuff that we have coming up here, Shiba Inu for the future. So that's what we're going to pretty much go over in this video. I already went over the charts and technicals and how we're going to do our pullback and retracement here with Shiba Inu. Pretty much, I just mentioned how we're going to do a little bit of retracement period back to about this area down here, maybe the 6.8 area, the 7.0 area. And if it's a big pullback, you'll see a pullback down to 6.4 or possibly 4.0. That's his event if it's a major pullback. If not, it'll just be a little bit pullback like we're seeing now, and then we'll see another pump leading us up to 0.0009 and eventually to 0.00135 and knock off one of those zeros. So temporary pullback while the long term is major growth. So yeah, remember, I'm not a financial advisor, none of this financial advice. Let's get straight to it with Shiba Inu though. So we got big stuff going on here. Shib has new heights that it's reached. We have the sponsorship with Nexus Aurora. Pretty much they're trying to colonize Mars, and they are building a development team with a rover that's going to explore Mars. So yes, their rover is going to go up there and explore Mars, and while it's doing that, it's going to put a Shiba Inu literally on Mars. So that's pretty big right there. Shout out to them for this because that's a pretty big statement that they're about to do there. Shibarmy is now trending here on Twitter. So we have big stuff going on here with that. Is really big. And CNN just now made this article about Shiba Inu and put it onto their Twitter page. And they actually have a whole article here talking about Shiba Inu and how it's about to get on Robinhood and stuff. So we got a bunch of people talking about Shiba Inu. And usually whenever you see a lot of people that know nothing about Shiba Inu that are talking about Shiba Inu, or a lot of people that know nothing about something and are talking about it, that means that that something is about to become a huge thing. So the same thing what happened to Dogecoin. The second Dogecoin started going crazy, people who had no knowledge on Dogecoin started talking about Dogecoin because it was going crazy. And that's pretty much when you see some parabolic numbers starting to happen. That's also when you see the pullback happen because that's when the temporary buyers come in. That's why we're seeing 33 billion in 24-hour trading volume and 35 billion in market cap, or 39 billion in market cap. So that's pretty much why you're seeing that. temporary money, but that pullback is going to be nice because it's going to give a buying opportunity to the long-term holders, and that's where the real money is about to be made, at that pullback that we're having now. So Bitcoin, congratulations. Leash has been officially listed on Bitcoin Smart Trade. The coin is part of the Shib token ecosystem. It was initially set to be a rebased token pegged to the price of Dogecoin. So yes, we are now on Bitcoin with Leash. So this is pretty good news here that we actually have Leash listed on Bitcoin. So yeah, you can trade coins on your Bitcoin if you want. It's pretty much a centralized exchange. That's pretty much what it is. And yeah, trade coins across 8 exchanges with Bitcoin. And maybe it's not a centralized exchange. Maybe it's more like a wallet. I don't use Bitcoin, so I can't really say 100% what it is. But with their statement, they're pretty much based out of Singapore here, and they're probably just like a wallet that you connect to things like Binance and all that good stuff. But yeah, it's like centralized. It's like centralized and DeFi put together, pretty much. That's how I would call it. They call that CeFi. But anyways, let's go over to the next one and let's check out what we have next. So the next thing we have with Shiba Inu, the Shibarmy community has a very strong presence in Turkey. Not Turkey. I was thinking about Mercury and Turkey at the same time, but Turkey. So yeah, that's why we are happy to know that an important exchange is offering trading alternatives for our Shib holders. So yeah, now you can get Shib in Turkey. There's a huge presence there in Turkey. They have a huge exchange out here in Turkey as well. This is Paribu, and I don't speak Turkish, so let's go over here and translate that. Shiba Inu deposits started in Paribu. You can perform your buying and selling transactions as of today. So yeah, you can go over there and do this on Paribu and buy stuff inside of Turkey now with Shiba Inu. So that's pretty big right there. I'm trying to become a linguist. I'm trying to learn multiple different languages. I'm actually learning Spanish right now. So I'm learning a lot of different languages. I'm learning Spanish, I'm learning Portuguese, and I'm going to learn some other stuff. And who knows, maybe I'll learn Turkey as well. But anyways, let's continue with this video. But over here, you can see Shiba Inu right over here, finishing at 729 Turkish, the Turkish currency. I don't know what it's called, but anyways, TLs. So yeah, Shiba Inu now available on this Turkish exchange here. So big stuff here. Shout out to Paribu for putting Shiba Inu on here, and shout out for all the Shibarmy representatives out there inside of Turkey. Now we got more big stuff. So more exchanges, yes, but this time it's an announcement for Leash and Bone. So Leash and Bone have been getting huge looks at on social media, and I just want to talk about Bone here because Bone is actually one of those things that it's about to go crazy. Let's just say that. Let's just look up Bone ShibaSwap. And yeah, it's none of the other ones. It's the Bone ShibaSwap one. As Shiba Inu has been going crazy, Bone has been going crazy. Leash has also been doing the same thing. So right here, Bone, as you can see, is now up big 20% in the last 24 hours, 45% in the last 7 days, 21% in the last 14 days, 172% in the last 30 days. So Bone is one of those things that is going to grow steady. It's going to have steady growth, but it's going to be near pretty much where Shiba Inu is doing. If Shiba Inu is growing, Bone's growing. But it's always going to have this steady growth that Shib doesn't really have. Shib has parabolic growth, whereas Bone has steady growth. So that's pretty good for the people that want slow, steady, and 100% gains. And they're not going to be, they're pretty much not going to have their gains dictated by the market and where the market's going. It's just dictated by the state of ShibaSwap. That's pretty much how Bone is doing it. So Bone is definitely something that you definitely want to get in on it if you aren't yet. Remember, though, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. But speaking on Bone, because Bone going up is going to inevitably help Shiba Inu go up and vice versa. So right here, as you can see with Bone, yesterday we had 33,110 people in Bone. Today we have 33,300 people in Bone. So every day we're getting more people coming into Bone ShibaSwap, and it's really going to help Shiba Inu a lot because ShibaSwap has a huge factor inside of Shiba Inu's price. Anyways, let's move on to the next thing. Bone and Leash are now trading on a AOFEX. So this is a new exchange that they're trading on inside the UK. Shout out to them for listing Bone and Leash. This is pretty big over here, or over there inside the UK. Shout out to them. AOFEX is a global leading service platform of digital assets with security. So it's pretty much a centralized exchange, and now they have Bone and Leash on there. So pretty big stuff there. There's now more money that's going to be flowing into Bone and Leash through them, and then eventually it's going to flow into Shib as well. So big stuff there. Bitcoin is also doing a free newbie gift, as they say, for Shib, Leash, and for Shib and Leash being listed on Bitcoin. But I already talked about Shib and Leash being on Bitcoin. But yeah, you can get 1,000,000 Shib for free just by doing the signups things. So over here, Shiba Inu crypto has already topped the market cap of these companies. What companies are they about to top? So Yum Brands, they've topped them with $36.661 million or $1 billion. I think it's like the Yum sauce and stuff like that. I don't know if it's the same thing, but yeah, they topped them because they only have 37.61 billion. They topped the General Mills with 37.51 billion. They topped Hershey's, literally Hershey's chocolate, the Hershey company, literally 37.33 billion. They topped 7-Eleven with literal stores all around the United States, and they topped that at 36.8 billion. And yeah, they do gas too, so it's crazy that they're topping them. Discover Financial Services, the Discover cards and all that. Well, yeah, they're topping them at 35.96 billion. HPQ at 34.75 billion. Nasdaq, they've passed Nasdaq. Out of everything that Shiba Inu could have passed, they passed Nasdaq at 33.87 billion. They passed Dr. Horton at 32.74 billion. Nokia 32.65 billion. Etsy, that's big, 31.22 billion. Shiba Inu is worth more than Robinhood itself. So if Robinhood does not list Shiba Inu after this, I don't know what's going to make them list Shiba Inu, because they're literally worth more than Robinhood itself. Robinhood's only worth $30.01 billion. And look at Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu is worth more than Robinhood itself. So the Robinhood petition over here, 358,000 people over here signed it. So definitely sign up for that. And let's keep going over this. We're past Pinterest. Pinterest worth 29.96 billion. We're past Best Buy. Best Buy worth 29.96 billion. Kroger, should I go on? And also another thing, I used to be invested heavily in the stock market, but I'm not gonna lie, I've sold all of my stocks. Literally, I'm all in on crypto now because I'm really big on crypto. I think stocks they play their place. They do play their place inside of the economy, and they're more stable than crypto. But to be honest, I'm all in inside of crypto right now. But anyways, Kroger, we're past them. We're past Southwest Airlines, literal airplanes floating inside of the air. We're past them at 28.09 billion. We're past Delta Airlines, which is at 25.35 billion. Warner Music Group, one of the biggest record labels in the world, they're only at 24.37 billion. So let's say if they came up to me and wanted to sign me to a record label right now, I'll be like, nope, I got Shiba Inu on my side. I'm signed to Shiba Inu, not to them. Anyways, Caesars Entertainment, we're past them at 23.87 billion. Viacom CBS, we passed 23.43 billion. CarMax, 22.29 billion. Take-Two Interactive Software, 21.26 billion. Kellogg's, 21 billion. And Kellogg's has been around for a very long time. So that's pretty crazy that Shiba Inu has passed all of them. And look, I just want to say this. The gains that you would have seen in Shiba Inu getting in at the beginning as compared to now, you're not going to really see those kind of gains ever again. I'm just going to be honest, because that's 150 million%. We are up. Let me say that again. We are up 150 million% since our all-time low in Shiba Inu. And if you don't believe it, let me show you exactly where it is. I don't even got to scroll down that much to get the Shiba Inu anymore. Look. Oh, well, now it's at 135 billion because we took a little bit of dip. But yeah, 135 billion. Look, this is the 100 place. This is the 100,000 place. This is the 100 million place. 135.77 million% inside Shiba Inu. We're up 135.77 million% inside the last, since the all-time low in Shiba Inu. So yeah, you're not going to see those kind of gains again, but you will still see good gains if you stay in Shiba Inu long term. That's pretty much all I got to say on that, because it's the truth. I can't just come here and be like, hey, put $1,000 into Shiba Inu, and then inside of a year your 1,000 will be worth let's say $1 billion. No, if you would have put $1,000 into Shiba Inu at this point right here, you would probably have $1 billion, and that's no cap. I don't really say that a lot, but that's no cap. Let's look at this actually for a second. So your 1,000 divided by 0.0. All right, 0. How many zeros is that? Let's just do a 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, and that's a lot of zeros. I mean, and let's just do. Actually, no, it was never at 1. It was actually at 7. So let's be realistic here. And the lowest point you could have gotten is at 6.3. So let's just give ourselves a 6.3. So you would have had. I can't even pronounce all this. There's so many different numbers. I mean, 100 million, billion, trillion. You would have 15.8 trillion sheeps. and multiply that by what we just now hit our all-time high at 83. So boom. You put $1,000 into Shiba Inu in November of last year, literally 1 year ago, at the same time around now, you would have $1.3 billion right now. I mean, let that sink in. $1,000 into $1.3 billion. $1,000 into $1.3 billion, not million, billion dollars. So that is the gains that Shiba Inu has brought to people. There's literal billionaires made out of Shiba Inu, and that's why I'm telling you all right now, you cannot do that again. I know it sounds like I'm putting you down, but that those kind of gains inside Shiba Inu will never be seen again unless we have a big dip in Shiba Inu and we have more US dollars and more global currencies printed into the global currency market, which is definitely going to happen. So it's possible that you could make a bunch of more gains, but $1.3 billion gains off of $1,000, it's more than likely not going to happen. It could. We just need a lot of money printed into the circulation across all global economies, and then we also need a dip in Shiba Inu, and then yeah, it'll be possible. But you can definitely see millions made out of Shiba Inu. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you ain't gonna make millions. Like, you can definitely still make millions out of Shiba Inu at this price. So let's do that math too. So just by where we are right now, 7583. So 1,000 divided by, let's do this right now because I love doing this math on this channel. 0.000. I don't ever see other people on their channels doing actual math. They just say Shiba Inu to the moon, Shiba Inu to 1 cent. We're gonna do it, guys. That's all they say. They don't show the actual math. And this isn't throwing shade at other YouTubers, but I like to do the actual math to show you all what's actually possible and what's not possible. So 1 cent is definitely possible here in Shiba Inu, and that would bring us to like a $3 trillion market cap. And seeing what Shiba Inu did now, like it can get to 3 trillion. Like, we're literally almost past Bitcoin inside of 24-hour trading volume, and the fact that we're almost past Bitcoin in 24-hour trading volume. I mean, Shiba Inu just now talked about, or CNN just now talked about, Shiba Inu, and they typically don't talk about Bitcoin that much, but now they're talking about Shiba Inu. But look at that, 24-hour trading volume there and there. All right, let's do the math though. We're getting distracted here. So let's bring this back up and do this math here. So right now, $1,000 into Shiba Inu will get you 13.1 million Shiba Inus. And let's say you want to multiply that by, let's say, 1 cent, because that is our target price here. So at 1 cent, your $1,000 will turn into $131,000. So within a year, you could quite possibly have $131,000 off of $1,000 in Shiba Inu. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this financial advice, right? So if we did $1, if Shiba Inu gets to $1, which is not a big if, but it's a big jump, a big leap, we would have to have a lot more coins burned. And look, though, the $3 trillion market cap for 1 cent Shib is only if we don't burn any more coins from this point on, which is not possible. We're going to continue to burn coins. It's what Shiba Inu is based off of. It's going to continue to burn coins. So it's not going to be $3 trillion or $3.97 trillion at, the market cap of 1 cent. The 1 cent for 390 or $3.97 trillion market cap. Yeah, I'm saying 1 cent, 3.97 trillion market cap. It's not going to be like that because we're going to continue to burn coins. But anyways, at 1 cent, we will have $131,000 off $1,000. That's if we don't burn coins. If we do burn coins, that number is going to be significantly higher. And that's a big if we don't, because we know we're going to burn coins. So it's a big if, we're more than likely going to burn coins. I'm doing this from the perspective that we don't, to show you an even more realistic point of view. Like, this is like beyond too realistic, like to the point where we're like, nah, bro, we're going to burn coins. So you might as well add another 100K on there. That's pretty much how I'm doing it here. But instead, I'm going to be like, nope, I'm not going to add the 100K to show you what you 100% could get if you hold this for long enough. So yeah, remember, I'm not a financial advisor, none of this financial advice, but yeah, if you held it to $1, you would then have $13 million off of your $1,000. So yes, you could still be a millionaire off of Shiba Inu right now if you got in now with $1,000. But right now, I'm telling you all right now, Shiba Inu is pumped up so hard right now. We are going through a retracement period, and I want everyone inside of all of my videos, whenever I see stuff pump, I always warn you right after it pumps, do not invest all in at the peak. Like, put some in just to have some in, just so you can be secured, just in case we do start to continue to pump, because I can't predict everything, and we might even keep pumping after this and not have as much of a retracement period. I did predict a retracement period, and we are having it, but it could be a little bit smaller because, like I said, like, I always look at this and I'm like, look, when you see movements like this, you know they're inside of a retracement period. Like this right here is boiling retracement. This right here is a correction. Like this is consolidation, really. Like you can tell like every time we hit the chart here, 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 and then you can see how it's going down, hitting it down there. I don't know why it's not drawing over there. And then we get down there, and we get down there. It's touching the chart all these times, and it's getting lower and lower. And we'll probably meet the chart here. Consolidation will probably end around here, and we probably will start with the breakout around 73 or 70. So a lot of times what will happen is after the consolidation, we'll end up going down, and then we'll end up stopping like halfway, and then it'll be a bear trap, pretty much trapping the bears, people thinking that it's about to go, on just a huge dip and just completely sell off. And then a bear trap happens, and then that's when you see crazy growth happening from the bear trap. So that's what we could possibly see here inside Shiba Inu. But yeah, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this financial advice. I'm in love with crypto right now. Everyone's in love with crypto right now because they're seeing all the money that's being made, and that's why they're trying to tax it and regulate it at heavy prices. But some regulation is needed. A lot of taxes not needed. But yeah, definitely hit the like button, subscribe. Really helps the YouTube channel out immensely with the YouTube algorithm. I am not a financial advisor. None of this financial advice. Don't come after me, SEC, because I am not a financial advisor. None of this financial advice. Not telling anyone to buy Shiba Inu, not telling anyone to sell it, not telling anyone to buy cryptos at all or to sell cryptos. I'm just simply showing you the possibilities of cryptos and what's happening inside the crypto space. So I'm bringing facts to the people. So yeah, hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you all want me to hear about next. If you want to help support the channel and all the work that I do and put in, definitely go ahead and send a donation through the PayPal donation link or the Cash App donation link. It'll be greatly appreciated. And if you want these automated trading indicators so you can become a professional trader and get in right here at the bottom and get out right at the top, then definitely check out the Vital Algo link inside of the description. Use the discount code Marsellis for 25% off, and I'll be back with another video. Peace.